We are going first, and thankfully we do have Pichu. So going first with either Zeraora or Pichu is very good. Because we're going first, I'm not going to fill the entire bench. How do we get a mirror match against Raikou? We played Suicune for like 7 games and never went up against a single Raikou. The moment we swap, we go up against a mirror match Raikou. That is wild, man. That's honestly wild. Now, let's hope this is a Zeraora so we can start getting some extra energy. It is a Zeraora, so we're going to put Zeraora down. The question is, who should we build, Pikachu or Arceus? I think Arceus is going to be a better build here. And then I hold off and don't put another Pokemon down just yet. Unless I should Pichu my Raikou, because then I can just attack with Raikou next turn. The greed is if I find an elemental switch and I can Arceus and attack and kill and win next turn. I'm going Arceus, I lied. And the main reason why I'm going Arceus is because there is a chance we could find an elemental switch, and if we do, we can just win the game next turn. However, if we don't, I still have Zeraora. But then I'm missing out on 60 damage with Raikou, which kind of sucks. You know what I mean? So there is a, like, pro and con, I guess you could theoretically say. It's electrical cord. This would have been perfect for a Raikou play. Attack with Raikou this turn, electrical cord, and then Arceus gets set up. Mistakes may have been made. So if I attack with Zeraora, I'm going down to 80. He attacks, I go down to 20. I'll put the electrical cord on Zeraora. It thins my hand, lets me attack for 50. I get poisoned. I'm going down from 90 to 80 at the end of my turn. He's going to hit me for 60. I'm going down from 80 to 20. And then I take another 10. I'll be at 10 HP exactly, unless he Giovanni's. I'm going to have to swap off Zeraora, though. But it does give us one more chance to try and find... Come on, come on. We gotta find elemental switch. Red card. I'm gonna lose the energy and go to Raikou. Which doesn't really make a whole bunch of sense because he's just gonna attack my Raikou for 60. And then kill the Zeraora. I think we messed up getting greedy on Arceus. We should have just gone in because we could have already attacked 3 times with Raikou by now. I think no matter what, I'm learning that we never go all in on Arceus unless we have the elemental switch in hand ready to go. Because we had a phenomenal start. Right? We had a phenomenal start. Elemental switch, but it's too little too late. Let's go ahead, swap to Arceus. Elemental switch. I gotta put the other Zeraora down. Now, we do not have a Sabrina in the deck, and an Oricorio shuts us down. So he's going to be able to do... Wait. He's going to evolve and do 110. Wait, would he not assume that I have... I could have had a Giovanni in the deck, you know? To do the extra 10 damage. I guess maybe he knows that we're not that crazy to run Giovanni. I mean, it doesn't matter now, right? Trying to see how we win, but I don't think we do because I needed Pikachu EX on the bench, but I put Zeraora just so I can live against the Oricorio. So we're kind of in like a pickle right now. Wait, he decided to lose energy on Magnezone. Could that be the win? Assuming he doesn't have... No, if he had Cyrus, he would have used it. All I have to do is go with Zeraora now and attack. Right? That's the win, no? Maybe I'm overthinking it, but why did he lose all energy on Magnezone and not just hit for 130 or 110 again? Oh, because he has X-Speed Elemental Switch. Another one. Alright, it was the other Elemental Switch. Wait, no, it doesn't make any sense still. What? He definitely threw. No. He definitely threw. We'll take the win. I don't know how we somehow came back after a fumble. Because I could have originally started attacking with Raikou early, chose not to, got greedy with Arceus, didn't get lucky. And then he... Wow, man. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're going first, and we have the absolute worst start. But I'll go Raikou. I'll go Raikou anyways because we get card draw. So might as well go first. And we have a leaf so we can get off. And hell, who knows? Maybe we can find a Pichu. No Pichu, but a Zeraora nonetheless. I think I'm just going to red card this guy. Take him from 4 cards to 3. And kind of want to hold on to the Giant Cape because there's no reason why he would a Giant Cape right now, or there's no reason why he would Mars us, right? A red card. We have 3 cards in hand. But I think just chilling here and waiting is good because then I can Giant Cape the Zeraora on the back, and then he won't be able to actually one-shot our Zeraora, which is good. Alright, so we're gonna leaf. It's a little too late for Pichu now. Let's go into our Zeraora. It's also a little too late for the other Zeraora because they're getting no benefit. Let's go ahead and Giant Cape. And I think we're good to go. Hit for 50. Now, I should have put down another Zeraora because what he can do right here is use a Sabrina. And if he Sabrinas, then I'm kind of stuck, right? Another Zeraora means I can just swap to the Zeraora, 1 retreat cost, and then I can swing back in. That was the risky play of not putting down another Zeraora. Thankfully, however, I think we are good. Yeah, we are good. Let's go ahead and Professors before I find out whose energy this is going to go to. We got Elemental Switch, which means I could, funny enough, go to the other Zeraora, an Elemental Switch, and then still attack, and then he needs another trainer in hand, which could be very good. I think I want to do that. No, because then I'll lose all energy, right? If he kills it, I lose all energy. That sounds bad. I'm going to go just put Raikou down. And then I think I'll just 1 energy Raikou. And then I just swap into Raikou. That's the better play. That's the better play. We had to think about it. Day one. This is like my second game with Raikou, and we're learning. And then we hit for 60, and then we make him lose all energy. And then I can work on the type null because Pichu does nothing. That's the ultimate play, and they lose all energy. All right. We figured it out. It took like a couple of seconds for my brain to process that. We got it, all right? We got it. And we get card draw. This is perfect. That was a beautiful turn we just had. All right, they're gonna go ahead and use, what is it, Mars or red card or something? Mars. Doesn't change much. Raikou is finally getting some action, and you love to see it. Let's thin our hand and thin our deck. Let's go ahead and put energy on Arceus, and then we attack again, hitting type null. At this stage, it's basically done. Yeah, this is basically GG now. Even if they have a Soul Valley, most they can do is 110, 120. They had Soul Valley and Red in hand. They got 90. They're doing 100. Just attack again. We got Arceus primed and ready to go. Doesn't matter who they throw down here, right? A little too late for Darkrai because Darkrai can't kill Raikou. He lives at 10. Thankfully, that would have been scary, right? If not. Oh, that's their idea. I mean, we could just easily slow now. I'm doing 150. I mean, we have a Sabrina. Yeah, that would have been terrifying, but Sabrina, get your back butt in. Get your back butt? What? Get your butt back in here, Soul Valley. All right, we're not done. Easy cleanup, man. All right, let's focus up. We're going first. Let's keep the Oricorio in hand just so we can surprise them, right? If we need to surprise, I don't know. Elemental Switch is always good because I could always transfer into my Oricorio if I need to. We got Raikou or transfer into Raikou. Let's put down a Raikou. Let's put down an Ori. The last spot is probably going to be for Arceus. A Sabrina to surprise them next turn could be great because I could kill the Froakie. So I'll just end turn here. We got 3 cards in hand. I highly doubt they're going to red card or Mars us. Doesn't make sense to. Pokeball. Suicune. So me using Sabrina lets me hit one of their Pokemon. And I can go up +1 if I really want to. I mean, that sounds good. Get on the field. Especially because I don't want Oricorio to die, so them coughing up a Froakie is going to be good fun. They do not want to cough up a Froakie. Interesting. Well, they didn't evolve, so I'm assuming they don't have the cards in hand. Because they went first, right? No, we went first. They went second. So they could have it in hand. I'm going to go ahead and red card. I know they only have 3 cards in hand, and it doesn't really make sense to red card, but they went second, which means that there was no way they were able to actually evolve. But the fact that they didn't want to cough up a Froakie just now makes me feel like they do have a Froakie Rare Candy Greninja in hand on that last turn. Misty. All they need is one. But alas, they couldn't get it done. Which means no Misty, no Erida, no healing. Suicune is dead. Hey, you want to know what sucks the most about Suicune being dead? Is I get to keep this energy. I have a Cyrus in the deck, right? That I haven't used yet? Yeah, we have a Cyrus in the deck that we haven't used. Part of me wants to just leaf, go to Oricorio and attack and not use Raikou. Because they can't do anything anyways against it. I think that's going to be the play. Let's go ahead and leaf. There's two ways we can play this. Raikou to kill Suicune and then damage another Pokemon on the side, or Oricorio Elemental Switch. And then the Palkia can't even hit us anyways. And I think that's going to be a better play. We still get our +1 or +2. We're out of the danger zone unless they want to go in with Froakie or Frogadier and attack for 30. And now we are waiting. We do miss out on card draw. Sucks. We haven't found a single Professors, and all we need to do is find just one. Wow, never mind. We're still in the clear. Ish. Ish. Where's that giant cape when I need it? Oh! Hello, hello, giant cape. All right, he's at exact lethal for Raikou. 80 damage. He has 2 cards. As long as he doesn't have an Erida in hand, we have a chance of killing the Palkia. Sabrina. I mean, I can't cough up Raikou. That's the only way we win. So I gotta go Zeraora. What's it gonna be, Palkia? Are you gonna retreat and lose energy, or are you gonna attack? What's it gonna be? They really want that Oricorio dead. Palkia is gonna swing in. All right, that's GG. We'll take it. Whew, man. That one giant cape we put in the deck somehow got us the win. How, man? How did the one single giant cape win us the game? We had like 10 more cards. We didn't pull a single Professors. We couldn't find our Arceus. We got lucky, man. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and put down Zeraora. We got Arceus. We're going first, so we do get that Thunderclap Flash. They get energy advantage, which is going to be hurtful for us. Ooh, we got double Zeraora, though. So now the question is going to be, should I Sabrina and slow them down on Manaphy, ramping up multiple Pokemon? Or should I Professors? I don't really need a Professors for anything right now, so I think Sabrina to slow them down on tempo is going to be good. Then we end turn. Both of our Zeraoras are set up, and we can start dishing in 70 damage on the Suicune. Next turn. That seems good. Expected damage, 60. They're going to need 2 more bench Pokemon to do 100. And I think I'll refuse to put down any other Pokemon on my own. Just in case, because I don't want to get one shot here. Expected damage, 80. Double Elemental Switch. I mean, technically, I'd still lose energy. Ooh, Raikou. I could Elemental Switch Raikou. I don't want to, like, overthink this too much, right? I'm just going to go in with the Zeraoras. They're 1-point Pokemon, might as well. And if he doesn't have another bench Pokemon and a rare candy Greninja, he can't kill Zeraora. Or I guess he needs at least a rare candy, right? Okay, he's got the rare candy. Does he hit the correct... He did not hit the correct Pokemon. Because how is he going to actually build up energy unless he has a Misty in hand? Alright, let's Pokeball and research. We got our Oricorio. So I can't Elemental switch this turn, so we're just going to go ahead and attack for 50, kill him. I'll put the Raikou down. 80 damage. I'd be trolling if I don't Raikou now, right? Okay, I was about to say. Suicune is a monster to go up against, but I think we had it. We kill this Suicune, they have no energy, but if they're running Misty for some odd reason in a 2 energy Pokemon deck, which is weird, then they could have technically killed Zeraora if I put Raikou down 1 turn early. It's a lot to think about when you're going up against Suicune for 2 energy. So, this is the Raikou EX deck. I'm not a huge fan of Lightning. I've said that many times. It did go 4 and 3. It's about half and half. We're running double Zeraora, double Raikou, 1 Oricorio, 1 Pichu, and 1 Arceus for a heavy hitter. If you don't start with Zeraora, it does feel bad because then it feels like you can never end up using him, and you might as well just stick to your Raikou for card draw, and then 60 damage with 10 energy to the bench every single turn. And then hopefully you can Elemental switch in the future with Leaf to go to your Arceus, so you can Leaf off of Raikou, Elemental switch, and put that energy on Arceus. That's the idea, or put it on Oricorio if you want. We have a Pichu just in case we start, so we can help ramp up either Raikou or Arceus a lot quicker. Giant Cape for survivability for not only the baby Pokemon, but Oricorio, Raikou, Zeraora, Arceus. A lot of Pokemon here that can get out of killing thresholds. Double Research, Sabrina for tempo disruption. Cyrus, because Raikou is able to hit a bench Pokemon for 10 damage, so you can just Cyrus them up to the front. Finish them with another 60 damage, or go into your Arceus if you're able to, if you have all that excess energy. Red, so your Arceus can go from 130 damage to 150, or so your Raikou can go from 60 to 80, so you can actually two-shot some Pokemon because you're doing 60 damage first, and then you're doing another 80 after, so 140. A lot of Pokemon are at that like 140 HP threshold, especially the dogs, all the other legendary dogs that came out. And that's pretty much it. I've seen some other variants of Raikou while I was playing, like Magnezone instead of Zeraora for a bit more consistency, because again, if you don't pull that Zeraora early to get that ability Thunderclap Flash to proc, Zeraora is kind of useless, you know, for doing 50 damage for 2 energy. So you could always go Magnezone and try and ramp up energy, and then Elemental switch to the front if you want to go that route. But this is the deck. It was okay. It was alright.